Just like, checking if you guys away with that thing so I know if I have a parking spot.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
And we're
Oh,
also
hi.
alive.
We're also alive, unlike many people who come across something in the ocean that's very dangerous.
Right, we are.
Da-na, da-na.
Today, we're going to be talking about Jaws. We're going to be talking about megalodons. We're going to be talking whether or not one could exist today. To be honest with you, I'm just going to say this. Grab your swimmies, folks. It's going to be an interesting ride, and we're going to need a bigger boat.
Aye, aye, sir. Arr, Jim boy, arr.
Okay.
So let me start with saying that Jaws was the first scary movie,
Like, scary movie, yeah.
like
It was it was a scary movie back in the day.
it was.
I mean,
it was
don't get
one of
me
the
wrong.
first ones that I ever watched.
I love watching Jaws.
I'd like to make also a real quick comment. There will be no spoiler alerts here.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
movie
Good.
has been out for 51 fucking years. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, that's a you problem.
Exactly.
I don't want to think about the world where there's people who haven't seen Jaws.
My 16-year-old daughter has seen that movie.
I
Come
mean,
on.
listen, if you haven't seen the movie by now,
Yeah, go away.
pause what we're doing.
Yeah, come back.
Go
back
spend the next 2 hours watching Jaws, and then come back and we'll have a nice, interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Interesting enough, Jaws was the first official summer blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
It was, yes.
It was.
It really was. It was revolutionary for its time because usually studios would just dump crappy movies off in the summer because they were like, people don't want to be inside. They want to go outside and be with family and this, that, and the other thing. What do you think families do during the wintertime? They go see movies. What do they do during the summertime? They don't want to be outside where it's hot. They want to be inside where it's nice and cool. So they're going to go to a movie theater where it's got air conditioning.
Although this particular movie did give people a lot of phobia afterwards, but
It did.
also did help the tourist rate of that town that it was filmed in. It helped like fucking jack
Oh
it
yeah.
up. Because everyone wants to go to where Jaws was made, you know?
It was filmed off of Martha's Vineyard.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, everybody who lived in Martha's Vineyard hated the fucking production crew.
Because they thought it was going to like
They
they
That-
thought it was going to breed problems.
that and they just wanted to be a major league pain in the ass because when they started filming this was in June, right before the tourist season, and they were going to be filming right into July. So
what year was Jaws? 79?
75.
75. Okay. So before we get off the movie plan, I want to talk about the other cryptid heavy movie that brought us another water specific. I want to talk about the 1981 Clash of the Titans. And
wow.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, but not for nothing. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Oh.
For 1981, that was an amazing movie.
That was like,
but at the same time, it still came out after Jaws.
I'm just saying, Ursula Andress, Burgess Meredith, Harry Hamlin.
Can I just say also the fact that the graphics of that time, doing the clay animation and everything, like that was like pure genius back then.
Well, like
that with like
and what's his face who played Zeus? Release the Kraken.
Right.
Hold on, who played Zeus? Was it
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't even think of his name now. I see his face, but I can't think of his name.
Listen, that movie came out the same year I was born. Okay,
But
I have no idea.
Olivier. Laurence
Who was it?
Olivier.
Lawrence. That was Laurence Olivier.
That
Yes.
was
Holy shnikes!
yeah. But I have to say though, that Clash of the Titans still far better than even the revamped one that came out in like
know-
the early 2000s or something like that.
One, I think.
We're not going to mention that one.
Like that.
And now they're going to come out with another one. Like
No, I don't
why?
care.
No,
Why?
I don't care. I don't
But
care.
Anyway, we
The
digress
Kraken-
into a different
The
movie.
Kraken in that movie is the one that seriously.
Yeah.
The Kraken. Was
But like,
Okay.
when you think fear of the water, when you think I don't want to go in the water,
it's Jaws.
you think Jaws.
It's Jaws.
Everybody that's alive has had that one dream where they go into a swimming pool and there's a shark
Or
in the
box-
swimming pool
Box jellyfish.
or box jellyfish or something. So
Yeah.
they've had that fear.
Oh, I don't know. It was Killer
Right?
Whales for me.
Listen, orcas are badass. We'll get into them a little bit later, but when it comes to Jaws, it was the movie was loosely based around the characters that were created by Peter Benchley in his
Yeah.
debut novel, Jaws, which he didn't
Yeah.
name Jaws until literally 15 minutes before it had to go to press.
And I've yet to read that book, but I do know there are total differences between the book and the movie.
Massive differences.
Massive differences, especially with the
How the shark dies.
that plus Hooper's character.
Oh yeah,
Hooper.
we were talking
Who-
about
there's
that
massive
actually.
differences between Hooper, Quint,
and Quint.
and Brody.
Yes.
Because in the book, Brody is actually an islander. He lived on the island. He grew up on the island. He wasn't a cop that came from New York,
Right.
like in the movie.
So, fun fact. Do you know the name, the mechanical shark? Do you know what they called him on set?
Bruce.
Why did they call him Bruce?
It was named after the director Steven Spielberg's lawyer,
Yep.
Bruce
Oh, God.
Raymer.
Bruce,
Right?
yeah, that's right. He was like a shark. 'Cause they
Okay.
call him.
I have to pause for a second because I have to tell you this is one of my tisms. Growing up, a young blue, a young adolescent blue, wanted to become
So
an
would that be-
oceanographer.
Would that be light blue?
I was blue light back
No,
then. Yes.
it was baby blue.
Baby blue.
Oh,
It was
okay.
baby
But
blue.
all right. A young baby blue at one point wanted to be an oceanographer.
I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Then I had a traumatic experience off the shores of Florida that traumatized me to open water. Can't really be an oceanographer if you're afraid of the open water.
True. So,
Plus, I don't like math. There's a lot of math.
So Peter Benchley drew inspiration for the movie Jaws from the New Jersey shark attacks, July 1st,
The
12th,
Jersey man-eater attacks, yes.
1916.
Which was not a great white shark. It was a
It was
bull
not.
shark. And the reason why you see more attacks from bull sharks than white sharks is because bull sharks have more testosterone in their system than any other shark breed. And they are pretty much the meathead muscle heads of
They're
the
Jersey
sharks.
Shores. That's
Yeah,
exactly
they're-
right. Yeah.
they're the
But-
jerk offs from Long Island that come down to
I
the
want to
Jersey Shore
point
and ruin
out,
it.
though, that these 1916 attacks did not happen in the open ocean nor close.
They
to
did not.
sea. They
No,
happened
because
11 miles inland.
Right,
Yep.
because don't the bull
the
sharks aren't those
Battle
the few sharks
Because-
that actually could live in a shallow kind of
Actually,
water?
here you go. I'm about to hit you with some science.
Oh shit.
Bull sharks
Uh-oh.
have the ability to breathe both in ocean water and fresh water, which is
Oh, that's
why
okay.
you could be really far up the Mississippi and see a shark fin.
Okay,
It's because
so-
there's a
No,
bull
thank
shark
you. No, thank you.
swimming up the river to go and make more baby sharks.
No, thank you.
And they're quite the a-holes, but you know,
They are.
honestly, the name is fitting. They call them a bull shark. Well, if you've ever been around a bull, you would understand.
They call them a bull shark because of their habit of ramming their head into their prey.
You would understand.
So the other point that I want to say is that when they were filming Jaws, the animatronic shark broke down constantly.
Yep.
So they had to film around it, which
Yep.
gave Bruce the shark less screen time than was originally planned. However, that only added to the what's the word that I'm looking for? What just happened?
Whoa. Uh-oh. Blue. Where do you go? Shit, we're running the show on our own. Fuck.
It made the movie. I don't know what happened.
My apologies. I had technical difficulties.
Okay, Seth lives like
panic.
30 minutes from the Mississippi River. Seth, do not go.
Seth,
in the
be
water.
careful when you go in the water because, as they say in the beginning of Jaws, don't go in the water.
You are a pale white man, Seth. Please do not.
Okay. And yet I'm the crazy
You're
one that
tasty
lives-
with a little bit of salt and pepper.
And
Okay, but
Oh wait, we're
here's
not
the-
talking Donner Party. Anyway,
No. But here's the thing, though. When it came to Jaws, after I watched it, I got more fascinated with sharks, and I live on near the Pacific coast.
okay, and you know what? That happened to be one of the things that a lot of people got into sharks because of the movie Jaws. They wanted to understand them more. They wanted to learn more. But you also saw an uptick in shark hunting. You saw an uptick
Unfortunately.
in a lot of, offshore shark hunts. Fishermen going out there, taking them in and
cutting them open.
cutting them open, taking their teeth.
Well, I mean, the Japanese have had a very long, many.
Oh,
centuries
the finch,
of going
the
in and just grabbing the sharks, cutting their fins off, and throwing them back in.
not just
Exactly.
the Japanese.
That's
It was
terrible.
multiple Asian cultures that just do the shark finch soup. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that this movie really spearheaded was the idea that you're not going to see the monster for the first 45 minutes of the movie.
oh yeah, no, that
Oh
one,
my God. Best way to do it.
honestly, that is
Unintentional, though. Unintentional, because Bruce kept breaking down.
Yeah.
right.
Because Bruce kept it breaking down because when they built him for freshwater pond because they thought, hey, these guys are just going to use the shark in a back lot. They didn't realize that they're filming on the open ocean. This movie broke a whole bunch of barriers that had never been broken before.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that there was a murder victim that was a what the background player?
Oh,
Oh,
really?
the extras. One of the extras.
One of the
The
extras, right?
extra was,
That's right. I heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's still like unsolved or whatever. Like,
They're still trying to
Well-
figure out who she is. Like they don't know who she is. And then the other one was because Spielberg likes to film wide shots, especially
Mhm.
like just flat wide shots where there's not a lot of action going on. They accidentally, unintentionally caught a comet flying through the air.
Twice.
Yeah.
But if you look into
Or
astrological
whatever.
charts and records, there's no record of those two comets.
but it's in the movie.
It's theorized that Spielberg put them in afterward to kind of subliminally put in his next big movie, which was Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I mean,
I mean, would I put it past him? No.
Would I put it past him? Absolutely not.
No. But-
Was he
Speaking of that-
thinking that far ahead? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, he was
Because
already thinking
every documentary I've ever watched on Jaws, Spielberg, after the movie Jaws was done, was just like, I hate making movies. Like, this movie almost broke one of the greatest directors of all time.
well, because Bruce kept breaking down.
Right?
But okay, but he was thinking far enough ahead because he did have a role for Dreyfus.
But yeah, he had the role for Dreyfus, and Dreyfus even asked him, he goes, should I read the book? And he goes, no, don't read the book because we're not playing it that way. But
So what?
another interesting little bit of information about this film, it won 3 Academy Awards.
It did. Music was one of them, I believe.
Jaws earned an Oscar for Best Film Editing, Best Original Score, and Best Sound. And it was also nominated for Best Picture, which it did not get. But and that's a fucking mistake.
and
I agree.
it was the first film to earn more than $100 million in the U.S. box office.
Exactly. It was the first official summer blockbuster, and it only got unseated from the #1 spot by Spielberg's best buddy, George Lucas, with
Yes.
Star Wars.
Yes. So, on the topic of sharks,
But okay, what are we gonna do?
I want to talk about the sharks.
The
Sea
sharks
puppies.
themselves?
The sharks
the-
historically.
The
The
sea
big guy.
puppies.
Mhm.
The big
Sea-
guy. The big guy from many, many
Sea
moons ago.
puppy, yeah. You go
Sea
try and fuck it.
puppies.
You go and fucking pet it.
Actually would be one of those people that would have no problem swimming with
yeah.
sharks
No,
or
thank
being
you.
I
in
know.
the
I know you would.
cage.
I'm not
So
getting
I
in the
did-
water.
Okay, so funny. We're talking about. I've been on travel for work for wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, so at the office last week, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I said I do not like to go into the ocean because I am not the apex predator in the ocean. And his response was, "I think you're wrong. I think you're the apex predator anywhere you go."
Smart man.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Wrong.
But I will say this: there's a great comedian out there. This tells you how messed up my sense of humor is. He's an Australian comedian, but he does it all through his puppet, which you only ever see the puppet on stage. You never see him. It's called Randy Feltface. He does a whole bit about sharks and humans and how if you go into their bit, you're gonna get bit.
True.
Very accurate to how I always thought of the fact that like
Nothing.
the wet bit, that wet bit over there, that's his bit.
Nothing.
This dry bit over here is my bit.
No, thank you.
There's a reason why I didn't join the Navy.
I did join the Navy, and I still do not like.
I'd enjoy anything.
Also, here you go. The famous improvised the most well-known and improvised lines
Oh yes,
in that entire movie.
but
Robert Shaw
it is
improvised one of the greatest scenes in movie history. Robert Shaw, who played Quint, helped rewrite and deliver the
V-line.
absolute most chilling USS Indianapolis speech
Yes.
for anybody. It's the greatest monologue ever, one of the greatest monologues ever done. But here's the thing. When the movie was released, Spielberg's housekeeper had to take time off after she watched the movie, because her son was on the Indianapolis and she never knew how he died.
Oh shit!
I mean, part of it's fucking true, part of it's not.
So
But
yes,
But
that's very
that
traumatizing.
those when he finishes off with those last couple lines, I'll never put on a life jacket again. Oh,
Right. So my favorite line of that entire movie is Roy Scheider.
Okay.
Okay. It is the most misquoted line of the
Okay.
entire movie.
Which is?
When Roy Scheider, or when Hooper is out chumming, and
Uh-huh.
they see
You
the
mean
shark for the
you mean
first
this
time.
line?
Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of this shit.
Nom nom.
Right after that,
Right after that,
Rocket.
I have that.
Wait, hold.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Totally ad-libbed.
most commonly misquoted. People
Yeah,
say
because
Yeah.
we're going to need.
people
a
say
bigger boat.
we're going to need a bigger boat.
It is
Like
yours.
the title of our wonderful episode today, we're going to need a bigger boat. It is in fact you're
Your
going to need a bigger boat. And the
favorite-
reason
favorite.
and the best this following up that portion of the scene. Here we go. Here's the best.
That's a 20-footer.
25. 3 tons on them.
25 feet, 3 tons on him. Quint says.
Yeah.
And in the book, he actually says an even better line. He goes, up to 6 feet, you can handle alone. After 6 feet, they're nothing but trouble.
It's true. I've said that about many a gentleman.
You said that about me. Anyway,
My God.
hey, listen, I am trouble. I know.
He's a two-hander. Let me just tell you. You're welcome.
No comment. Anyway,
So I want to talk about the elephant in the room called the
Okay. The Megalodon.
the megalodon.
The Megalodon, which is often depicted looking like a giant, supersized great white shark. However, it is now in this year, 2026, come out that they are more closely resembling this species, the lemon shark.
Yes.
And the
However,
lemon shark gets its name from its
Color?
skin tone, and it's said to supposedly have a little bit of a lemony flavor when you eat the meat.
Interesting.
I thought it was because they're really good with tequila.
I've only had Mako shark, so
Mango.
Tacos,
shark?
tacos.
What's mango shark?
Mako.
Mako.
Mako. Okay.
The Mako shark.
So,
No, you're thinking about this thing where a large Mako shark was being reeled in, and then all of a sudden he felt a big tug on his line, and then he only got that portion of the Mako shark to come up.
yeah. That's
What
fun.
took that Mako shark?
A great white. However,
Maybe,
no.
but the great white would have to be
Okay.
big enough to actually go
Yeah,
around a
easy.
Mako.
Easy.
No, not easy. Not easy.
I think the largest disservice that has ever been done to the watery kind was that documentary hoax that Discovery Channel put out a few years ago about the megalodon, and then the mermaids was shortly after it. So,
Ugh.
but I think the words were too small that says this is all made up, but the
Yeah.
megalodon officially went extinct about 3.6 million years ago.
Yeah.
It is, however, still a favorite of the cryptid lore. To the ocean is unexplored. We don't know what's down there. We don't know what's down there.
I mean, we
Well,
really
I mean-
don't.
We've only really scratched the surface. I mean, we only know about and this is a rough estimate, about 8% of what's
Yeah.
on the ocean
Between
floor.
8 and 12.
Okay, well,
We know nothing.
I mean,
No,
let me
nothing
make
comes
the
now.
let me make this point. The fact that for the longest time no one ever believed that a giant squid was real. They thought it was just, someone just talking about like some random thing they saw and
Yeah.
it wasn't what they saw kind of thing,
Not not to
And-
mention its cousin, the colossal squid.
Yes.
And how big have we, like, the biggest one that
We
we
found
have found?
4 of them in the last 4 years.
Right. And the coelacanth that was thought to be extinct for 4 million years that just kind of showed up one time.
Yep, 1923,
Oh.
1927, I think it was.
So
They caught one off the coast of Africa, and they're like, "Oh, well, I guess it's still alive."
I am a firm believer and I need to see it. I need to see it to believe it. But
Mhm.
I am too.
you're very, very accurate on we've only looked at between 8 and 12% of what is in the ocean.
So
I
Are you
Don't know
saying-
what's there.
are you saying that there may be a megalodon that's still alive?
I say it's
I'm
possible.
saying I
A
couldn't
species?
rule it out.
Okay.
I won't rule it out because again, we've only looked at 12, 8 and 12%.
Okay. Now I'm gonna let my tism go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Well, yeah. Here's the it's
Here's
In
the
order
reason
to
why there's
sustain,
why the
they would have to
megalodon
eat.
no longer exists.
the amount of
Meg-
food it would take.
This
to keep them alive.
this Miocene shark fed on whales
Yep.
of the time. Now, mind you, back then they had all the different types of whales that we have today on a much smaller scale. The proof that there's no megalodon is that we have
Larger
what do you call it? The blue whales.
blue whales.
We have blue whales.
Yes.
Blue whales are the largest mammal on Earth. They
Mhm.
are 100 feet long, and the only reason why they can get to such sizes is because they have no natural predator.
Would you like me to tell you the why behind what I just said?
Please go.
Okay. So I'm a firm believer in evolution of species.
Okay.
You evolve to what is a better mechanical, your body adapts to.
But it was perfect.
Hold on. So over time, humans have shifted. Neanderthals have shifted. The different animal species have shifted into what makes them better to adapt to the current situation.
Okay.
So I am saying that while a megalodon does not specifically exist, but megalodon was probably the progenitor of
Progenitor.
multiple species of shark. Maybe there was some cross contamination, cross breeding, whatever you want to call it. Maybe a version of the megalodon exists in the DNA of other living.
Yeah. But in regards to romanticizing it to look like a giant great white, it's just not possible. It's a different species.
Correct. It's a different species, and there would not be enough.
It's
food
classified
in
as a
the ocean to
carcharodon.
keep more than one or several alive.
They classified it as a carcharodon, but it's not a carcharodon. It needs to be renamed. But
Mhm.
the species itself is more closely related to the lemon shark. Now, the
Right.
thing is, lemon sharks nowadays, their bite force is amazing
Mhm.
for a shark their size. Because you got to think about this: lemon sharks feed on crab. They got to break through that shell.
Unless the soft
Especially
shell
over
crab,
on
you can just bite
No,
through it.
we're
on this side of the coast.
yeah, but like they have to. They generally live in warmer waters, and that's lends them to having a lot more of a hard shell crab population. But what I'm saying is that think of something like a lemon shark. something that looks like this at 65 feet long, and then you think about the jaw strength it would require to break open something that has a shell on it. So think about sea turtle, or I don't know, maybe some type of giant crab back in the day, right?
Godzilla.
Anyway, so this thing would have to break through that.
Serious for more than 30 minutes, right?
What?
No. You didn't think I could be serious for more than 30 minutes, right? It wasn't going to happen.
I'm very impressed. Anyway, but the thing is with the bite force of a lemon shark, and you double it, you generally raise it as size goes up. So a 60-foot shark or 90-foot shark or however big these things have gotten or whatever, it would have the crushing power to literally just go straight through everything on a whale and just take it all in one shot. Now, I'm gonna show you. I brought visual aids with me.
Props. We have props.
I have props. Okay, right here, I have the tooth of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king of lizards.
Hi. I want to pet that puppy.
Okay, pretty decent sized tooth.
Is that a real one?
It's
It's made from a molded one.
It's a
Yeah.
reproduction.
Now this is the tooth of a megalodon.
Oh, hi. No, thank you.
Look how much bigger it is.
No, thank you.
I would make it my
Plus,
Sweet. puppy guard pet.
think about this. Look at see the difference in thickness.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Now, that was the tooth of one of the largest land predators. This is the tooth of the largest sea predator. It's got small, you can't really see it on camera, but it's got serrated edges here. It's perfect for cutting and slicing and going right through flesh and bone. It will decimate anything it comes into contact with. But during the Miocene time, Megalodon really only had one major rival,
Godzilla.
and nobody talks about it. And it's
Not Godzilla?
no, it's not Godzilla. It's the progenitor of the sperm whale species.
You said sperm whale.
I think sperm.
I can't. I
Anyway.
got nothing.
It's the Leviathan melvillei.
So the Leviathan is probably one of my second favorites.
Well, it was named after the biblical Leviathan
The dragon-like
and Herman Melville,
chaos. Yes.
which is how we got Leviathan melvillei. Herman Melville was the writer of Moby Dick.
He said dick.
Dick.
I can't.
Richard.
This.
Moby Richard. Anyway,
Seth is about to say something. I know he is because
Kate is trying not to laugh out loud.
I'm also trying to hold a thought before I forget because I'm trying to let you guys do your own.
Go ahead. Do your thought. No, let your thought out. Come on.
Okay, so
I want to hear it. I could go for hours.
That's what she said.
all right, the picture of
Boinky, boinky, boinky.
God damn it! Would you stop?
Sorry.
We don't know how to stop.
I told you, my tism is going to be going off today.
The picture of the Megalodon with
Megalodon.
the scuba diver.
Yeah.
Megadon. Is that like a mega?
The Megadong?
Donald Lemon or something?
I said Megalodon.
Megadong? You said Megadong? Is that Mandigo's brother? What?
Whatever. Anyway, hold on before you're about to lose a fucking thought.
Go ahead, go.
Does it not remind you of a particular scene from Finding Nemo when they meet up with Bruce?
I've never
Seriously?
seen Finding Nemo.
Okay, so you're going to bring up the Bruce thing. Okay. Yes.
Which
Bruce
one-
the shark in Finding Nemo has been confirmed by the writers of Finding Nemo to be one of the offspring of the original shark, which is why his name is Bruce. He's a great white, and he's trying to make fish friends, not food, because he's trying to recover their reputation. But like a typical great white shark, smells blood, goes "Nah!" and fucking goes apeshit. So, okay, there we got that done. Now
Thank you.
back to Leviathan Melville. Anyway, Leviathan Melville was a very distinctive, different type of sperm whale. Today's sperm whales have teeth only on their lower jaw, and they're designed just to capture giant squid when they go down and hunt them.
Apparently,
Why is he doing
Michelle
this to me?
Because it's hilarious watching you squirm.
You go down and teeth on the bottom and
Anyway.
I can't.
Gummy, gummy, gummy,
And
gummy,
yet
gummy,
I'm
gummy,
over-
gummy,
and
gummy.
yet I'm over here. Just,
Okay. All right. Back to Melville. It had teeth on its upper jaw and lower jaw. It had more of a jaw structure similar to that of a killer whale. It's not like it could unhinge its jaw or anything. Anyway. Got her. Anyway, the Leviathan Melville was comparable in size, strength, and sheer willpower to the Megalodon.
I feel like I could have been a Leviathan Melville.
No, you're definitely a shark.
I'm gonna go back to imagining fighting Leviathan in my head. So okay.
I want to talk about my favorite cryptid of the undersea. Are you ready? Are you
No.
ready? Have you heard of the Ninjin?
Yes. The Ninjin is from Japanese sailors. It looks like
I
kind of
had a
humanoid
feeling.
with no arms.
It is a pale
That
human creature.
one.
60 and 90 feet
Okay.
long.
Anybody who's ever been at a swim meet has seen kids who pull their arms into their shirts and put their arms all the way down into their sweatpants and just fucking walk around like that
Yeah.
because they're
Ninjin.
fucking weird. That's what a Ninjin looks like.
Okay. Yep. I know. Okay. I spaced on the name of them, but
Ninjin.
yes, I do remember those.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
Some tales say that they have arms. Some say they don't.
And
But
if I remember right, they were under the yokai list too when I was
They were.
when
I have
we
a
were doing
question.
the research.
I have a question.
We might have an answer.
yes,
If the Kraken legend began with a giant squid,
back to the game.
what modern animal could become tomorrow's cryptid?
Well, and that's why I wanted to do this subject, because the Megalodon, supposedly people have seen them out to sea.
Lies.
Supposedly you could see them on Google Earth. You see very large shark images on Google Earth, and that's what's zooming in.
Mhm.
There's one actually off your coast there, Kate, down in Baja, California, known as the Black Death. It's supposedly a 25-foot black in color great white that has been attacking fishermen for years.
Yep, I have heard of this one.
They even made a
Why-
crappy movie about it.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
I saw the
My
movie.
brain
It
is
sucked.
stuck on a
Yeah,
black
it did.
great
I'm
white.
so pissed I paid for that. Go ahead, King. Michelle, you good? Brain not working?
All of a sudden, my brain just okay. You know when you like think of something, like all of a sudden it just goes like all the
Everything just gets confuzzled. Yeah.
So my brain just thought of this. We have mapped more of Mars
Yeah.
than we have of the the oceans of our own planet.
Yes. Now, I will say this: there is such a thing as called deep sea gigantism.
Giggity.
All right, kickity. Anyway, but what really grinds my gears
Oh gosh,
Oh,
we
damn
just went
it.
so hard.
about deep sea
So
gigantism.
hog.
Fuck you, Meg. Fuck you, Meg. Anyway,
Hold,
the
please.
thing that grinds my gears about deep sea gigantism is that it mainly lends itself to invertebrates.
Truth. Like the sea snakes.
No, I was talking more of like mollusks and
Invertebrate doesn't have a vertebrae, right? Wait, hold
no,
on.
we're
Vertebrae.
we're vertebrates. We're
Yeah.
vertebrates.
I got it now. Hold on. I was
Invertebrates don't have an actual
backwards. I
spine.
was backwards.
What else is new? You like it backwards. Anyway,
Wow.
That's 2. You get to 3, you're going in the blue corner.
I'm already in the blue corner.
True. It's true.
Anyway, but
Oh.
the thing is with like when you see deep sea gigantism, it only really lends itself to certain species, and the species are ones that are invertebrates, ones that don't have an actual skeleton. But technically, sharks could fit into that because their bones are made of cartilage,
Yep.
so it makes it easier for them to move around in the sea. But we've never seen something at that type of crushing depth. Then you have the tail. You have people talking about deep blue. We haven't seen deep blue in several years. That was the
big shark.
she was 22 feet,
Give or
22
take.
feet
I
foot
think- yeah.
female white shark.
Mhm.
We haven't seen her in several years. She hasn't shown up to any of the regular spots. And then you have other natural predators going after white sharks in spots where there used to be a shit ton of them, and now you scarcely see them. Off the coast of South Africa, they have these 2 orca whales named Port and Starboard who have been hunting great white sharks for their livers,
Do you know what I love?
and they've learned to do it by themselves.
I love that some of the juvenile orcas are out there like fucking with ships right now. Like
Oh yeah, they're fucking ramming.
they're just
Like-
doing what they want. They're like
Yeah, they're just fucking with it because not for nothing. They liked it back in 2000. They liked it back in 2020. They liked it when it was like nobody was around. They were like, it's fucking quiet for the first time in years.
Oh my gosh, you got it. The juvenile orcas are the kids who were born during the pandemic. The kids who started to learn how to like be human during the pandemic. They don't know how to do it.
Yeah, they don't know how to whale yet.
You know,
That's what it is.
so over in Washington, we
Believe
have a
that.
lot of whale watching like activities, right? Not the humpback whales and the orchids. I'd rather go see the humpbacks versus the
Yes.
orchids. 'Cause I don't want to be.
I-
I don't want to be like
No.
no. I'm not taking that chance.
Listen, after all the things that Tillamook and Tillicum or whatever the hell the whale's name was did, from the movie
To her
Blackfish,
Yeah.
killed her. Not just one trainer, killed multiple trainers. This fucking
Yeah.
whale killed multiple trainers. But I understand his frustration. His frustration was he was taken from one coast, brought to another coast, and he couldn't communicate with the whales that he was around. Because honestly, what whale communication is highly advanced. But
I found
an orca from the East Coast cannot communicate with an orca from the West Coast.
No,
It's different it's like having different dialects.
that's like
I
going.
found a black land shark.
That's
That-
for sure.
That's like going down to the deep south, or even better, the Cajuns. Trying to understand.
Yeah,
The-
try to understand some old Cajun.
Yes, like that's a whole different dialect than
Oh,
you
yeah.
go to other part of Louisiana and you're able to understand them. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's totally crazy. You're sitting there trying to understand them, and you're like, what? And then
Aye, sir. Arr, Jim boy. Arr.
Grew up
it's like trying to understand that.
that's
as
pretty much
someone
what it
who
was.
grew
It's like,
in
uh,
East
okay.
Texas, we're close to Louisiana. We had a lot of friends who are from Baton Rouge and all those places down there. And
Well, but
Nolens.
see, Baton Rouge has that
And, like-
different kind of like.
my mom had this friend that was like, she was Cajun,
And they make
And
fun of
she-
how I talk.
and like she would come over. Her name was Betty, and I swear to you, I understood like every 17th word out of this woman's mouth.
And they make fun of how like I talk, and I'm from Jersey.
Well, that's because you're you. Anyway,
Hell, my father's accent will.
I used to like you.
oh, you still do, sir.
Anyway,
My father will sometimes have a Texas accent, but he was born in Lackland.
ah,
So, but it was only for like a year
Mhm.
till he went over to Japan.
On
But
occasion,
yeah, it
my
will like
Texas
flip.
accent comes out. After like 3 beers, oh, I am Texan. I got close on Thursday on travel. I had 2 beers and I was getting close.
and your Texan was going to come out.
Oh, it was getting there. It was getting there. And I was having a hard time not cursing.
See, unfortunately, I'm one of those people, and this is a trait of people with autism. So I'm pretty sure I'm autistic. I camouflage wherever I go.
Yeah, you mask.
So
That's what we do.
yeah, I mask. But the thing is, I pick up the dialect like that.
I just pretend to be British sometimes when I'm getting drinking.
It's weird. I will pick up a dialect anywhere I go in this country, and I will get it like that. And within like 2 days, I'm speaking like one of the locals, and they just look at me like, "How the fuck are you doing that?" I don't know. That's why I'm partially afraid to go down to Louisiana. I'm gonna come back being like, "Oh yeah, don't do that show, crawfish."
You're gonna be like the coach from Waterboy, the Cajun that no one understands.
So all on my personal
Elmo, sorry.
to all of this is
Way fucking off the
We went
rails.
way off the left field on this one. Shit, where were we going with this?
the Kraken.
Okay, the Kraken.
I know what his problem is. The Kraken was just tired of.
Bad PR.
He's just an octopus that got tired of everyone calling him cute.
Except the Kraken legend is actually lent to the giant squid because it's a lot more aggressive.
Oh well, I mean, unless we're talking about the Krakens over on my side in Seattle, it's based on a
That's
giant.
different.
It's based on a giant Pacific octopus.
Yeah, but it's not the original legends of the Kraken.
No.
Were from the Norse people, which the original seafarers. They told stories of the Kraken, which was more akin to and I have a theory on the Kraken too, but that's besides the point.
No,
We're not
I'm
talking about
kind
the
of
Kraken. We're talking about Jaws, damn it, and megalodons and all that shit. But it's generally thrown to the giant squid because they're more aggressive. It's thought that they would hear the creaking of the boats, and it sounded like whale noises, so they would come up to attack them.
Truth.
Also, the sperm whale was actually not wasn't originally recognized by seafaring people. They thought it was the literal Leviathan from ancient times. They would hear in the bowels of the ship, they would hear knocking, what they thought was knocking on the side of the ship. And what was the focused echolocation of sperm whales. Sperm whales actually have the strongest echolocation abilities of any other whale.
Fun
And they can
fact.
actually focus it to attack and disarm their prey.
Did you know that the shark in Jaws only
Mhm.
has a grand total of 4 minutes of screen time?
I did know that. Had a grand total of 4 minutes on screen, and that was the 4 minutes during the entire 150 some odd days of filming that they did not plan for it to happen.
Well, I mean, Steven
were
was
only-
really hoping that it was like a quick filming and, that was that. But
Well, they had originally planned for 54 days of shooting.
right.
It ended up going 154 days.
Yeah.
And on the day the shark worked was the day they got all the fucking footage that they needed for the shark. And somebody went out and got a fucking cake made because the shark worked.
If I remember right too, all that footage they took was like, it was a one shot. Like, we're doing this in one take. That's it. Like, let's move on to the next.
Sorry. Here I have the actual thing. Ran way over schedule. It ran way over schedule. 55 days it was supposed to take, and it took 159 days.
Ooh,
causing the budget to balloon from $4 million to $9 million, roughly. Now, in today's money, that's like 170 to getting raised to like 600 million. Like it's.
Yeah, but in the end, it was worth it.
Yeah. Interesting other note that has nothing to do with the movie and has nothing to do with sharks, except for the fact that it involves Rob Schneider. Schneider.
Wrong person.
Roy
Scheider.
Scheider. Sorry, my tongue gets tangled at this time of day. Roy Scheider, before going into acting, was a professional boxer.
Yep, I knew that.
I could see it.
So when
he has that boxer,
Robert Shaw was known for like screwing with people on set. He never wanted to mess with Roy because he knew Roy would kick his ass, and
don't blame him.
So he put all of his like jokes and shit, and like really like needled Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
They Offset, when they weren't anywhere near set, he was like the nicest guy in the world to him. He just he treated him with respect and love and everything like that. But as soon as they got on the transport to go to set, he would just start needling him and busting his balls so hard. And Dreyfuss found out later in life, after Shaw had passed away, from his kids, that his father would do that to get people into scenes, to get people into the right mindset, because he was quasi method.
I'm method. It's true.
You're definitely method.
So there is a fun fact about filmography.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Spielberg used a very specific low angle camera shot, skimming the water, basically just at what they called shark's eye view. That camera angle is one of the most copied camera angles in modern thrillers.
Mm-hmm. And Spielberg gets credited a lot for another camera effect, but he even says, I stole it from Hitchcock,
Yeah.
which is the
quick.
stable zoom in.
Yeah, the stable zoom.
You know.
Yeah, that he loved Hitchcock loved to do that.
Hitchcock
a lot.
loved that.
Okay, so here's a bonus. Did you know? Fun fact. You ready? Are you
Okay.
ready?
All right, go ahead.
During filming, a real great white shark
Can be seen.
unexpectedly swam into an empty shark cage that was being
Oh.
used for one of the scenes. The
I
footage
remember
was
that.
so incredible that Spielberg worked it into the movie. Even though no diver was actually inside the cage at the time, it became one of the film's most intense sequences.
Yeah, it's actually during the cage scene with Richard Dreyfuss's character in the water.
Right.
You can tell that there's no diver in
Yeah,
the
you can
cage
tell.
for
You
that
can tell.
split, like 2 seconds that you see it, and it's one of the most violent like movements of
Yeah,
the shark
graphic.
in the water. It's like whoa, 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 like it's
Yeah.
all over, like it's going crazy.
Yeah. No, it's I remember hearing about that. I was what
They
a
didn't
Shark
want-
Week.
They didn't want Dreyfuss to see that footage
No.
because they didn't want him to be so afraid that he wouldn't go in the cage.
Well,
And when he looked up and he said, "I ain't got no spit," he really didn't have spit because he was actually terrified to get in the water.
well,
Yes.
he was already terrified of the water to begin with. Like
Mm-hmm.
he even told Spielberg that he's like, so you know, I don't like the water, and I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of sharks. And he's like, it's okay, you won't be in the water that much, I promise.
Okay, so of all of the Jaws secondary movies, Jaws 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, what is your most favorite and your least favorite?
Most favorite?
First
Not
one,
including the first one. Can't not. the
damn
first
it.
I can't. No, because you can't compare them.
one. No. It's this one stands alone. Jaws stands alone. But of
Yeah,
the
and that's my favorite.
what is your most and least favorite? My least favorite is the Jaws Revenge, where
Yeah, the fucking
where
Is
the
that the
mystic
fourth?
shark,
Bahamas or
the
whatever.
Bahama
the-
shark. Yeah,
The shark
That's
fight-
the fourth one.
yeah, the supernatural shark.
Okay. I didn't watch that one because I tried to watch the third one and I got maybe like halfway through.
I have seen every
absolutely
Jaws movie.
Adore Jaws 3D.
Okay, so
Okay, Jaws 3D is the dumbest premise.
It is so dumb, but it is.
It is the most
amazing.
horribly shot piece of shit movie that has ever been fucking put out. But next to The Revenge with the Mystic Shark, I'll put it before the Jaws with the Revenge. But for me, out of the other two, out of all three of those
second
those
one,
movies, the second one I'll take as my favorite
Second one was
because
really good.
it's still got Roy Scheider. Still got Roy Scheider in it.
my whole thing is the second one I've actually seen all the way through and multiple times. Whereas the third one, the only thing I remember from it wasn't Dennis Quaid in that one?
Yes,
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid was
Young
the son.
Dennis Quaid played Michael
Very young.
Brody.
Because wasn't that was back in the 80s, if I remember correctly,
And-
too.
It made, and the worst part is Jaws: The Revenge made absolutely no sense.
It did not.
From this standpoint.
No.
You had young Dennis Quaid as Michael Brody working with dolphins.
And then
Working with
they
dolphins.
killed off the
Sean.
last son. They
Sean-
killed off Sean in like the first
yeah,
few
Sean-
minutes.
Okay.
Done.
Sean in the fourth movie, dead.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah. Don't like it.
So we don't even get to see Sean, but it now focuses on Michael and the mother.
Oh, the mom's still
And-
around. Okay.
and Michael Caine's in
Yeah.
it. Like
Like
is
Michael
not
Caine was brought in to try and give that movie a little oomph,
gravitas. It was
a little
not. It did not work.
gravitas.
It did not work.
As much as I love Michael Caine, He worked his ass off on that
Sorry,
movie,
but
and it still was ass.
I mean, just like they just threw in the note that like Roy Scheider's character had died.
Wait,
Yeah.
was Michael Caine
He had-
actually using his British accent?
Yes, he's a pilot
But he was the love
on the
interest
island.
for-
See, that
for-
He-
makes it, oh,
he was
that's
the
right, it's
new-
in the
the new
Bahama. I
love
forgot.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, he was the new love interest for Mom because
okay.
Dad
Uh,
died, the younger brother died,
Really?
and
Uh,
then he goes from working with dolphins to being with his dreadlock non-Rastafarian friend
Yeah.
who's doing the worst Rastafarian accent I've ever heard.
I'm
Mario Van Peebles. It's Mario Van Peebles. Just let him fucking be Mario Van Peebles. Yes.
I'm good. I think I'll just stick to watching the second one occasionally, but honestly, it's the first one. Jaws, that's Edda's story.
But the fact that this mystic voodoo shark that just killed Sean up north
Mhm.
in 3 days makes it down to the fucking Caribbean.
No.
No,
No.
What?
no.
I'm sorry, but Lou Gossett Jr. in Jaws 3D as like the park.
I
manager
forgot
guy,
that was him.
He basically is the new mayor character of
Yeah.
Jaws 3. Like he's the one that's like, we're not shutting this park down. We got to make our money. Like, yeah.
And the whole storyline of in Jaws 3D is that they get a white shark and
Yeah.
it's the baby.
Mhm.
No offense, that shark was about 16 feet long. It was not a fucking baby.
It was not.
No.
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 But right. It was.
But the one thing
It
they
was
got
down-
right is that no great white has ever survived in captivity.
True.
And
But-
nobody knows why.
Nostalgia of it. It like the Jaws 3D was just it hit all the right humor spots for me. It was just perfect.
I couldn't it was just too much I don't know I
was
couldn't
the
get
zombie
into
land.
it.
It was the Zombieland of
It was campy.
horror movies. It was cute.
I suppose,
It
but
was
I would
camp.
rather watch
But-
Zombieland.
But I would much rather get beat with a brick stick than watch anything after 2.
There you go.
You'd rather get high fived in the face with a chair.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
take one more concussion, then I could be like, "Die!" for the rest of my life.
I don't think your brain can handle one more concussion. To be perfectly honest.
To be
I don't-
fair.
I don't know how many concussions I've ever had, to be honest with you. I might be 1 or 2 away from being like, "Da-da-da."
Let's just not go all.
Let's not try, please.
Let's not do it.
I don't know. Well, my desk looks really nice. Anyway,
He's got problems.
What? yes, I do.
He
I have a
does.
lot of them. Anyway,
Dealing with us being one of them.
We
Aye, sir. Arr, Jim boy. Arr.
I'm gonna do that I'm gonna do that for the rest of my life. If I
We
get
are-
another.
We are your.
Uh,
We're your
We are
dog.
not that horrible, sir. You know it.
I can't take this abuse much longer.
We are
Oh,
chaos.
Paul.
We are
Yeah.
chaos of your own making.
I know. I
mean,
signed on for this
Just
shit.
think about it. The time that you're like, hey, you should come on remember the other show and meet my other people. And then I started listening and then I started hosting with you guys, like joined in.
Yeah, you joined in on the shenanigans, and then out of nowhere you went from comic relief person in the back to co-host
To still
with the two of us, and making me go. "Da-da-da."
And I think this is our longest live.
Right? We've been live for an hour.
I gotta make dinner.
So yeah, so do I. All right, well, that'll about wraps it up for us then, folks.
Mhm.
Just remember,
Aye, sir. Arr, Jim boy. Arr.
All right, so we're gonna take off, and
And I'm gonna go watch Jaws now because why the fuck?
yeah,
not?
I'm gonna go put on Jaws on my phone and go cook on my grill. And no, I'm not having fish tonight. I'm having we're doing bratwurst tonight.
We're having Chinese.
I don't know what I'm making. Whatever is portioned out in the freezer for the meal of the day is what I'm making.
Yeah, I do all my pre stuff, my meal prep tomorrow.
I have to work.
Listen, I work nights. There's a reason why I get my meal prep done during the day on Monday.
So someone's about to go to work in 2 hours.
So, all right, folks, thank you so much for joining us. And if you didn't join us, please like, share, and subscribe if you're seeing this for the first time somewhere. Oh, we didn't do the wheel yet on what we're going to be discussing in the next episode.
So funny thing about the wheel,
Did you break it?
I forgot to populate it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out next week.
Well,
what we
Find
decided
out
to
next
do.
week when we decide to be fucking, our usual retarded selves and decide to, what we're going to do.
We don't say that.
We'll
We don't-
figure it out.
So,
We'll figure
what?
it out.
I can't say that word.
We don't say that. That's inappropriate.
I can say that word.
We don't say that word.
I am that word.
Okay, so say bye now.
Bye bye now.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye, people. Bye bye.
Ah,
Bye. Bye bye bye. No. Bye. All right. Oh, now I'm getting played off. Okay. I'm getting played off now. Okay. Well, we'll catch you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. And we will catch you in the next episode of Cryptid Conversation.
Arr, arr, arr.